Hi, my name is Larissa. In this video, I'll look in more detail at the grading strategies supported in Spark's Grades feature. To learn more about how to set up your gradebooks and grade records, see our other tutorial videos. Spark supports 4 different grading strategies: Mastery, Traditional Percentage, Traditional Points, and Pass-Fail. Each option serves a different purpose, and the best choice depends on your teaching goals and the type of class you're running. Let's walk through each one. Mastery grading, also called standards-based grading, is all about tracking skills and learning objectives. Instead of assigning one overall grade, you measure progress on specific standards. For example, in math, you might track objectives like can solve multi-step equations or understands fractions. A student's grade reflects their progress on each of those objectives, not just a percentage on tests. This approach works especially well for subjects that build step by step, like math or reading, personalized learning environments where students work at their own pace, or schools that want grades to show growth and mastery of skills instead of just averaging of scores. If you want grades to show exactly what a student knows and can do, mastery is the strategy to choose. Traditional grading is the classic system most schools use. In traditional percentage, each assignment is graded as a percentage, and the final grade is the average of those percentages. Teachers can also weigh assignments differently, giving some more value toward the final grade. For example, an English class might have essays that count for 60% of the grade, quizzes for 20%, and participation for 10%. The student's final percentage is an average, then converted into a letter grade like A, B, or C. This strategy is best for subjects where you want weighted categories, where you have classes in which GPA and transcripts are needed, and when you have standard courses like history, English, or science. Traditional points is similar to traditional percentage, but it does not use weighted categories. This method instead adds up the points a student has earned against the total possible points. Each assignment contributes based on its point value without category weights. For example, in a science class, a quiz might be worth 10 points, a lab report worth 30 points, and a test 50 points. Or if there's an assignment that's worth 100 total points and the student earns 80 points out of that, their grade would be 80%. This strategy is best for classes where assignments naturally vary in size or importance, when teachers want point totals to determine the grade without doing category weights, or for smaller classes where every assignment has a clear point value. So while both systems look similar on the surface and use scores that translate into letter grades, such as A, B, or C, percentage grading emphasizes weighted averages, while points grading emphasizes cumulative totals. Pass-fail grading strategy is the simplest method. Students either pass or fail with no percentages or letter grades. For example, you might use pass-fail for an elective like art, music, or PE, where participation and effort matter more than test scores. Or for a project-based learning course where completion is what counts. Or for independent study, service hours, or attendance credits. This approach works especially well for activities where the focus is on effort, completion, or participation, not performance on a scale. In summary, mastery tracks progress on learning objectives. Traditional percentage averages percentages with options for weighing assignments. Traditional points adds up points earned out of total possible points. And pass-fail keeps things simple with just 2 outcomes. The great thing about Spark is that you can use different grading strategies for different classes, depending on what best supports your teaching and your students' learning. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our other tutorial videos on the grades feature, or read our help docs about grades to learn more.